Hello, Farm of Life family.
Hi, family.
We haven't talked to you in a while. It's probably been, I don't know, maybe a month or something like that since we've done our last video. There have been lots and lots of transformations here, but man, I tell you, this guy here, Farm of Life family, we're going to introduce Andrew from Down Under.
G'day guys, how you going?
Good day, you blokes and Sheilas.
You've been here for, well, total 5 weeks then.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
5 weeks. And this guy, man,
What a great
whew,
story.
he's experienced everything he could possibly experience here. He's got quite a story, past, present, and what he's going to do next after he leaves here. So let's get into that, everybody. This is Andrew, and you know, your history, your story. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, from Australia, originally from the country, the outback.
The Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Wallaby Don.
I grew up mainly as a single parent family. My parents divorced when I was 16 years old, and I think that's kind of where I really started seeing changes in myself, as far as determination, looking inside, and I kind of use that as a bit of like a, how do you describe it?
Inspiration.
Sort of like a jumping board.
Something to motivate me or
Sure.
to propel me forward, because I wanted a life. So I was comfortable and financially secure, so my children and my wife or whoever that would be wouldn't have to deal with what I dealt with, you know. So I started building my life, and then I became an engineer, and finally, after about a year and a half of work, it kind of got a little bit too hard, and I got diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a type of blood cancer, at 25 years old. And that's where I had to really face myself. I was kind of really stuck in. I was stuck in the chemo chair, 6 months worth of chemo, and that's where I got to sit down and really look at the world that I created myself, and then the world around me, and kind of worked out what that meant to me. So yeah, that's my bit of history.
And while you were going through all this, what leaded you to here?
My counselor was really good. He was into cognitive based therapy. He was into positive psychology, and he kind of questioned a lot of my worries and doubts. The biggest one I had was, crap, I've lost 1 year of my life. I was sick for 6 months of it beforehand. Now I'm 6 months worth of chemotherapy, and I got 6 months or 12 months of recovery. Like, what's going to happen? I'm not going to get that promotion. I'm not going to be able to run that marathon. I'm not going to be able to, go to university or learn that new thing. And he kind of questioned, what's the rush? That was one of the biggest things that kind of hit me. I was like,
What's the hurry?
Yeah, what is the hurry? Like,
It's not the destination.
It's the journey. Smell the roses. Huh?
Yeah. I was used to that career progression. I was used to the rank structure. I was used to, like, okay, if I need to get to this top to be successful, to be happy, and it was really good. I got to some higher places really quickly, but I got there, and it was fleeting. Like,
Wasn't good enough.
I was happy for like a second, and I was like, oh, what's next? What's my next goal? But with cancer, I couldn't do anything. I lost everything. First of all, I lost my health. I lost my fitness. I lost my mind. Concentration was gone. Work, I couldn't really progress there because I wasn't at work. But I got to enjoy the simple pleasures in life and just be still. And I noticed that it was the 6th of December. It was the first time I heard that I was going to go through all these surgeries and start chemotherapy soon. And it was all of my friends and family sitting at the dinner table. We were just kind of all a little bit shocked, a little bit like scared of the unknown. What's going to happen next? Is he going to survive? Is he going to be okay? And I just sat there and I just thought, nothing matters. Like, I'm happy here because I've got all the important people in my life around me.
Nice.
And yeah, there's like so many profound moments through my treatment where I learnt the importance of being and of appreciating what you have, because at any moment, that can be taken away.
Nice.
But what can't be taken away is your happiness, is who you are.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So this experience brings you to this place, to the farm of life.
Yeah.
Now, what do you take away from this?
Oh, it's too much. There's so much. There's so much to take away from this. And I was thinking about it just today that, like, the time's coming to the end. Am I ready to leave? Am I ready to move on? I don't know. But I've learnt pretty much what cancer taught me as well was to calm down, to be patient, to think about the journey, and to be happy. And that's your choice. You're in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's in your control. Doesn't matter what it is. Your perception on this reality that we live in, doesn't matter if it's illness or financial hardship or loss of a loved one, a breakup of a relationship. It doesn't matter what it is. It's your perception as to how you deal with it is the only thing that really matters.
Yeah. If you could name, let's say, one thing, what would you take about, you've been here now, 5 weeks? If you could state one thing specifically that you take away from this farm of life experience, what would it be?
I'm everything and I am nothing.
Ha I am everything and I am nothing. That's right. That's so true, right? We encompass everything. What's all in here is out here. But then we're also nothing, the soul, where we come from. It's just energy, right? So, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest things that hit home to me after you said it to me in the first day. And to be honest, I was a little confused. I was like, okay,
what is that?
I'm trying to understand him. I'm trying to learn from this
guy's
guy.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, I've seen his YouTube clips and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to take him right now.
But crazy.
But yeah, I really wanted to understand that. I wanted to understand what it felt like, what it meant to me. And over the 5 weeks, it's become a part of me, which is really good. Like, yes, there's always going to be lessons.
Sure.
And the next big challenge is going to be stepping from this womb of farm of life and stepping out into the world and really testing your ability to survive in a world at such lower vibrations, such judgment and anger and fear, and to be that light to show people the way.
Yeah. How to find the joy in all of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just one small lesson. And I mean, there's been so many. Even today, we had a chat and we started talking about judgment and and the ego. And I'm still kind of learning about that. And that's, I suppose, what I want to kind of keep practicing. So I can walk into a room. It doesn't matter what it is, where it is, and just be happy in myself. And then and not cast a judgment to anybody else, because in the end everybody is just making choices.
That's it. Life is choice and experience.
That's it.
That's all it is. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when you move on from here? What are your dreams like? What's your future plans?
To live through the heart is my future plans. All that means to me is to serve others. I mean, after cancer, I started going to work. I'm an engineer at a shipbuilding company, and I just remember getting absolutely reamed or yelled at by my boss one day about this graph. It's a simple little graph that I had to do, and he needed it done by a certain time, and he's just yelling at me. So I did it, and then gave it to him. He's like, "Oh, cheers, no worries." And off to his meeting, he went, came back, and he just threw it in the bin. Like this graph that I worked on for like maybe 6 hours trying to get it right, and it kind of hit me, and I was like, whoa, this doesn't mean anything. Like, I did nothing. I did 6 hours of work, stressed about it, and for nothing, for 10 minutes, so a couple of high-end managers can argue about something, and that's it. I'm like, what's that mean? To me, it means nothing. So what I want to do is try and change my career path into something where I can, every day, I can spend 10 to 12 hours of my life every single day helping and bettering other people's lives.
Making an impact.
Yeah.
That's
so,
beautiful.
yeah, I kind of want to, maybe medicine, psychology, they're all the things that kind of resonate with me, more passionate. And so I'll think about doing something like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Yep. Maybe another farm of life too
Farm life too.
in Australia, in the
Yeah.
down under.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Have a place like this would be amazing, to be kind of free to really teach what life gives us. You know, it might be a bit hard to barefoot walk around in the Australian
In the
outback,
outback.
but we can give it a go. But yeah, the other point is that you don't have to have a career to help people. You can just be it as well.
Yep.
And people will just come asking for your help, which is another beautiful thing that I've realized.
Absolutely, man. Be the change, right? The old
Yeah.
Gandhi quote. You know, people want what you have if they see that you're creating so much positivity and love, and they'll say, "Hey, how are you doing this?"
Yeah.
You know, they'll just do it. It just happens.
Yeah.
So, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
And we'll stay in touch.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I'm
for sure.
excited.
Yeah,
Hug it out, hug it out.
we've enjoyed you immensely.
All right.
You've been like a wonderful inspiration for everyone here on campus.
Yeah, you really have.
It's really
So
nice
thank
of
you
you to
for
say.
sharing yourself here.
Yeah, I think if I was going to say to anybody watching these movies, one of these YouTube clips, doesn't matter who you are, what you've been through. You don't have to have a past of cancer and suffering. You don't have to have this life-changing moment where you just want to go off into the wilderness and help the poor and hungry. You can just be a regular person, just wanting to experience something different, to maybe change yourself, and this farm will give it to you. You just got to keep an open mind. You just have to be humble and learn love and unconditional love, and it'll come to you. Yeah.
That's awesome. Woo.
Mm.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
Really. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll stay in touch with this guy. He's a shining light. We'll see you later, Farmer Life family. We love you.
Bye.
See ya.